My favorite moment during my time with the Steelers of Ben is easy. 2008, 2009 Super Bowl against the Arizona Cardinals. We were statistically probably the best defense in like 20 years. And we totally pissed down our leg in the fourth quarter.
Fitz caught at the 45-50. Goodbye! Cardinals lead! Touchdown! Larry Fitzgerald!
We lost that game. And Ben just won it back for us.
Snap to Roethlisberger, back to throw, four-man rush. Big Ben backing up, he's in trouble. He gets away from Duckett.
Ben took the football deep in his end, and he made play after play after play.
He's back, he pumps.
It was designed to go to the back in the flat. Then it goes to Hines on the goal line. He pumps Hines, sucks the corner up, and then at the last second throws that ball off platform where only Tone could catch it.
Santonio with a touchdown! Santonio home! I don't know how he did it!
Santonio gets all the credit for the catch. All he had to do is put his hands up. But I don't know 5 guys that can make that throw.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl for a 6th time, unprecedented.
In big moments, we know what we can get from him. He's our guy, and he showed why today.
Ben Roethlisberger, no disrespect to Terry Bradshaw, is the greatest quarterback in the history of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The NFL took Ben Roethlisberger for granted.
I don't give a crap who's on the field except for these guys right here.
He's one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game.
I think he's the first ballot Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about that.
Never had a question about what competitor you were going to get. He played the game like it was supposed to be played. And for that, he'll one day get a gold jacket.
What's expressed there is exactly how Ben said he wants to be remembered. The kid who grew up in the blue-collar family, dad a factory worker, mom worked at the YMCA. The Steel City has been the perfect fit, tough, blue-collar. He told us he fits the mold. He is a Steeler. Randy, how will you remember Ben?
Well, how am I going to remember Ben? I just remember playing in a small conference in college at Marshall in the MAC. And I remember coming to the National Football League, and then they're saying that, you know, that a player coming out of MAC a couple of years after you, 2003, there's a quarterback coming out of Miami, Ohio. That's going to make some hay, and he's going to make some waves in the National Football League, Randy, just like you did. And the rest is history, Susie. I followed this man's career. One thing about Ohio, West Virginia, we're all the same. And by him being able to come and play for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Steeler Nation, is in awe, and I've been in awe and ever since, Susie.
For me, it's so meaningful to be in the stadium tonight because 18 years ago, I was interviewing him at the very moment that the phone rang, and Bill Cowher was on the other end telling him that he would be a Steeler. That 2004 draft was so filled with drama. Remember, Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, they were traded as Ben waited. There was so much tension in that room. His beloved coach, Terry Hefner, was flinging the phone and the water bottles. Ben shared that he and his wife Ashley and their oldest son Ben were reminiscing about the draft at the dinner table this past week, and little Ben couldn't understand why the Browns at number 6 didn't take the Ohio kid, and Ben told them, but you wouldn't be here because I met your mom in Pittsburgh. And of course we know, Adam, this has been the perfect place. I mean, just think about the draft and just the difference for the franchise.
Well, Susie, think about if any one of these teams goes ahead and takes Ben Roethlisberger. What if the Cleveland Browns at number 6 go Ben Roethlisberger instead of Kellen Winslow Jr., right? Like, that had to really insult Ben to play college football in Ohio and not be drafted by the quarterback-needy Cleveland Browns and then go on to torment the Browns for years to come. Look at all those picks. Look at all those misses. He's had a whole thing. He loved John Elway growing up. He wanted to wear 7 like John Elway, and he's played the game a lot like John Elway.
And Boog, Eli Manning, Phillip Rivers, they retired, last one standing. And when you consider the beating that he's taken, the way he plays the game, I mean, that's so impressive.
I mean this in the most respectful way possible. He is one tough SOB.
Yes.
I think that's the way a lot of people will remember Big Ben. He's tough to bring down in the pocket, Susie, and the thing that made him great ultimately is the thing that I think is going to drive him out of this league. he was great because he was so big and so rugged and so tough and so physical. But that allowed him to take so many hits and get beat up so much. And ultimately, that's the reason why I think his body's going to break down and he can't play until he's 44 or 45 like Tom Brady. The ultimate warrior, outstanding, and I think that's the way a lot of players will remember him.
Yeah, he's beat up. I mean, this is not easy to get through for him. We'll see if he can, pull out the magical moments tonight.
Hey, real quick, one quick question for you, Book. Preparing for Ben Roethlisberger, I just remember the scouting report that coaches used to say. Do you remember the scouting reports they used to say, if you get back there to sack him, you must do what?
It's one thing to get back there. The next thing when you get back there, you must get him down.
That's how hard he was to bring down. So just kudos to it. You're talking about one of the all-time greats, Susie. I'm glad I'm here tonight to see his final Monday night game.
All right, that 39-year-old body's going to have to get it done in the cold tonight. It's about 20 degrees.
Is that it?
That